the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Boise State Broncos. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Broncos head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Broncos offense will take the field first. Zaire Gaines churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Goff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54. Red 54. Go.
Handoff to the single back. Sweet punt there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Running to the left. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Powers inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Brad Jackson, tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Burgess. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Red pass, it's complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Out wide left, it's Evans. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Evans. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Finds the tight end. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's taking the shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Jackson will throw. Left side is Evans. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Right side, it's Burgess. Runs through a man, and he might have some space.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
2nd and long here. Trying the left side.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 43, set to kick it off.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, it's Gaines. Runs through the tackle. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the counter. Past the 6. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now on the counter. Still on his feet at the 45. Running free. The 20. He's at the... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Jackson going to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's just such a great way to answer. If your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
14, Boise State, 10. Number 43, set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Straight ahead, it's gone. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The hand to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Quick give. To the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Moves the pocket. It's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to barrel in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Out wide right, it's Bates. Touchdown, Boise State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jackson will throw. Right side, it's Evans.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Still looking. He's going to run it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out wide right, it's Smith. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's Gaines. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll run the counter. He's got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of running room. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
The Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Broncos!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Jackson gonna throw it. Got a man. It's Evans. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. Now just keeps moving. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. RPO complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
They're all over it. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Jackson will throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Texas State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 43, set to kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Caught over the middle. It's gone. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. Got some room to run, and he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Jackson gonna throw it. Look out! Finds a man in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Tar Heels, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. And now back to your game in Boise. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Kinney at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Hits inside. It's gone. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Gaines. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos! That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and he missed it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Texas State, 21.
On the return, it's Atkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Out wide left, it's Sparks. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. He jumps on it and corrals it in great alertness by the return team to retain possession. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Gaines. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Long way to go on second down. Rush is on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Working that left side now. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Gaines. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run him again. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Trying to squeak through the pile. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Left side is Evans. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Burgess. They put the brakes on it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Bobcats send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The run inside. It's Goff. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. working the middle. Tells the run, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Gaines. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. He wants to throw it. Moves to his right. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Number 35, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Comes down, it's Evans. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Trying to move them on the counter. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Texas State. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Gaines. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rolls right. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
From the gun, it's Goff. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. He's got the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it moving. It's Gaines. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Hands it off on the counter. Driven back.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over
Got enough space. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets open down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, gonna throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play. And, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Straight ahead, it's Goff. He's going to try to finish this one off with another score. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.